What's going on, YouTube? Coming back at you another video. I seen this going across Instagram while I was scrolling, and I thought it was extremely interesting. I myself have had a lot of questions about this Nipsey Hussle thing. Obviously, some of the information that came out when we first heard about the shooting and the death was disinfo. But there's a lot of questions that remain. I don't think it's as simple as just Eric Holder decided for some reason that day that he was just going to take Nipsey Hussle's life because he didn't like him. I don't think that's the case at all. I think there's something else going on here. Choke No Joke, he asked some very interesting questions. I'm going to read this all to you. He said, "Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I need someone to explain to us how 2 cars are missing from the crime scene that was taped off at the Crenshaw and Slauson lot where the Marathon store is located. Why was the dude sitting in the car right next to Nipsey get out of the car, walk over to the shooter, talk to him and another person, then run off after he starts shooting Nipsey? Who was that in the white car that is later missing from the photos and videos? Why were they allowed to move the car, or did they come back before the cops came to move it? Why and who was the girl in the Jeep with no license plates who got out twice and watched the entire thing, who also notions to the guy who got out of the car and talked to the shooter when he ran in her direction? Why are both these people's cars removed from a taped off crime scene? No cars in the lot have a license plate visible. Who was the person that came out of the T-Mobile store or Marathon store and walked up and met with the guy who got out of the car and the guy who walked up from around the corner, and they met up at the same time right before the shooter walked up on Nipsey? Who's the alleged shooter? Those three together and the girl in the truck allegedly seem to all be working together when you watch the video facing the Marathon. In that surveillance video, which of the guys supposed to be Eric Holder? The guy that got out of the car or the guy that walked up from around the corner? Where is all the surveillance footage from the other stores? Nipsey Hussle got his own street before he was put in the ground. That usually takes a lot of time. Nipsey Hussle put in work and was inspiration to many, but he got the treatment Michael Jackson got, and their careers aren't comparable in sales and achievements. I say that to say him getting all this attention may be a distraction for us to see that something isn't right with this story and to make us not question anything that give Nipsey everything we would want him to have right off top. Can you answer these questions? Kill the conspiracy. And I'm going to tell you right out the gate, he has asked a lot of good questions. I myself wonder about this whole situation, but at this point, it's hard. If there was something else going on, obviously it's going to be very difficult to prove that. This case to me, though, just reeks of something else going on. I don't think it's as simple as Eric Holder just killed Nipsey Hussle because he was a hater. I just don't see it. Not saying that doesn't happen, but this situation just seemed extremely strange. I'm not going to get too deep into the whole conspiracy aspect of it, but there is a lot of questions that remain. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to answer some of these questions that Choke No Joke asked in the comments, please do that. Leave some feedback. I definitely appreciate you watching. Hit the like before you leave. And go follow Choke No Joke on Instagram. Peace.